What's up, y'all? Happy Fuckery Friday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Also, make sure you share and like the video. If you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube, or you can do a super chat, or you can copy yourself a $4.99 membership. In there, you will find a bunch of different perks, monthly giveaways, and special lives, and just all types of fun things. Okay, so copy yourself a membership for only $4.99. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat area, we have Jermaine. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about some breaking news here. Let me take this down. And it's concerning the CEO, the former CEO of United Healthcare. They are wondering if he hired the suspect to unalive himself. All right. I have a bunch of updates regarding that story. I also definitely have some Diddy news. Diddy claims the feds are spying on him. So we're going to talk about that as well. And then I will give you guys maybe 2 breaking news articles. Okay. So get you a relaxing chair, bed, some water, and chill with ShadesTube. And if you are at work and you're listening, do your job really good. Have a good night at work, but still listen to ShadesTube, and thank you for listening in. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with this live, guys. I'm kind of tired tonight, so we're going to go ahead and go right through this. We'll do this real quick. Oh, let me do it on breaking news. Actually, we're going to go ahead and cover the Diddy one first, guys. And then we will cover guys, the CPS former worker who's talking about X trafficking. How CPS is allegedly involved in that type of stuff. I'm going to find that video and I'll show you guys that next week. And any other material that I did not go over this week, I'll go over it next week. All right, just to let you guys know I did not forget about certain things that I told you guys we were going to talk about. So anyway, let's start with Diddy. So first of all, let me let you guys know that Diddy's accuser, who was anonymous, is revealed now. She is, hold on, let me get this article up. She is a hockey star's ex-wife, all right? So let's see. So anyway, this lady accused Diddy and 2 associates of actually assaulting her in 2003. So this lady has been revealed as Anna Kane, the ex-wife of Canadian professional ice hockey player Evander Kane. Okay. Earlier this week, it was reported that she must proceed with her lawsuit against the rapper under her real name. Anna, previously identified as Jane Doe, filed her case in December 2023, alleging that the assault happened at Diddy's New York recording studio when she was only 17 years old. The lawsuit, which also names former Bad Boy Records executive Harv Pierre and an unidentified third individual claims that the assault happened after she was flown out on a private jet to New York City. The lawsuit was filed under New York City's Victim of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Law. In a statement, her attorney, Doug Rigdor, said that Anna said, I had hoped to use a pseudonym in pursuing justice for what happened to me as a teenager. Defendants demand that I use my name was an attempt to intimidate me, but I am not intimidated. I am prepared to proceed and hold accountable those who have harmed me. So anyway, Diddy's legal team had sought to dismiss the case, arguing that the VGM VPL was invalidated by the expiration of other statewide laws, such as the Child Victims Act, which ended in August 2021. But U.S. District Judge Jessica G.L. Clark rejected Combs' challenge and allowed the cases to move forward under the VGMVP, either that's the I or L. Anyway, the judge ordered that Doe must reveal her true identity to continue the litigation and dismiss corporate defendants' Daddy's House, Combs' Manhattan studio, and Bad Boys Records from the case. Anyway, Combs currently faces about 20 lawsuits alleging various forms of actual misconduct. The handling of Doe's case could influence how courts approach anonymous people in these cases. Last month, another judge ordered accuser Candace McCary to reveal her name in her lawsuit against Combs, which alleges a 2004 assault. Anna's allegations, detailed in the Jane Doe filing from December 2023, claimed that Pierre approached her at a Detroit area lounge, claiming that Combs was interested in meeting her. That same night, she alleges she was flown to New Jersey, and then taken to Diddy's house studio in Manhattan. It's actually called Daddy's House Studio in Manhattan. She said once there, she said she was given large amounts of drugs and alcohol, causing her to lose consciousness. The lawsuit alleges that Combs and Pierre and another man assaulted her while she drifted in and out of awareness, later waking up on the floor in pain. She claims she was flown back to Detroit afterward with her underwear missing. Now, Sean Combs has denied all allegations, calling them baseless in a public statement issued after the lawsuit was filed. Sean Combs said, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy." He also said sickening allegations have been made against me by people looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Okay, so that Jane Doe had to reveal her true self, so I guess so Sean can know, hey, most hated bronze, thank you so much for tuning in. I guess, so Diddy can know, so he can be able to fight back So, so he can have ammunition, so he can be able to fight back, so he won't be left he needs to know who it is. I mean, according to that's what the lawyer said. Hey, Iceman, thank you so much for tuning in. He sure is full of it. But I'm pretty sure they got security and everything else just in case. Let's see what some of these comments say. So somebody said, I am being flown out to New York City in a private jet, and I'm sure all Diddy wants is to shower me with gifts and show his how much he likes me and things like that. SNR said, I am sorry, but if you were a young adult and wanted to make it in the entertainment industry, you would probably take advantage of this and not assume they would be PEDOs. You would think they wanted to sign you so they could make money. Another commenter said, I believe this woman accusing Diddy of flying them to New York City or Miami, wherever, but I don't believe they telling the whole truth about why are they with Diddy at 17, spending nights with him. And I know all these women knew he wanted to have SCX that was already chopped up, and they knew what time it was, just like a dude and a chick going to the motel or back to his or her place. But these dudes got millions of dollars and they like to do freakish things. And I'm so sorry to say the women that go to his parties are those freaks, just like Diddy. Let's see what else they got. Another user said Diddy does child X trafficking. That's the biggest concern. And this is all allegedly. They don't know if he actually does that type of stuff. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's a good idea for the courts to, do you think it was a good idea for the courts to make these people show who they are? Or do you think it's kind of risky? Because I actually look at it in two different ways. I actually think that, it's good that they will do this, all right? But at the same time, will this girl and other people remain safe if you know her name, and you can probably easily track her now and things like that. So I don't know. I mean, if I agree with it 100% when you look at other sides of the story. But if Diddy wanted that done just so he can build his case and he's not lying about that, then it's okay. Okay, let me go to the next story, y'all. Thank you, Jermaine. I see you did a super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jermaine. Let me go ahead and do the super chat thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Man, when I get on this daggone thing, I get more and more tired. Let's see. Thank you so much, Jermaine. I appreciate you, and thanks for the super chat. So let me go ahead and do the little cash register sound. Not actually the cash, it's the other thing, the slot machine. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me find it. My goodness, let's see what I did with that daggone thing. I don't know what I did with this stuff. I thought I saved this on my phone. Okay, I don't see it right now. So let's go ahead and move on. and stuff. Let me just say again, thank you to Jermaine for the super chat, and I definitely appreciate you and everything. Thank you so much. All right, so let's finish this on up, you guys. It's late, so I can barely find it. Okay, so the next thing that I want to tell you guys about Diddy. Diddy claims that the feds are spying on him in jail. And his lawyer says that violates his rights. So let's see what they're talking about right here. Anyway, they said Sean Combs claims that his constitutional rights are being violated. He says the federal government is spying on him while he is in jail, limiting his ability to prepare for his upcoming trial. So let's see. According to court documents, Diddy's attorney complained Mr. Combs cannot possibly receive a fair trial if he is not permitted to convey or confer privately and confidentially with his counsel and others working at their direction, and to take and keep notes of his trial preparation. Now, Diddy's legal team also claims that the federal government has been working with the Federal Bureau of Prisons, and they are monitoring the rapper's communication with his attorneys. They claim prosecutors have then used that information to block Diddy from receiving bail. In November, federal prosecutors, using notes obtained from Combs' cell, claimed in court that he was engaging in obstruction of justice. The judge would later rule that the information obtained during that sweep of Diddy's cell would be inadmissible at the bail hearing. So let's see. So hold on, let me find out where I was at. So like I said before, Diddy thinks they are watching him. His lawyers think they have been watching him. It says here Diddy's legal team also claimed that the federal government has been working with the Federal Bureau of Prisons to monitor the rapper's communications with his attorney. They claim prosecutors have then used that information to block Diddy from receiving bail. Oops, I made a mistake. Did this. Hold on, let me go back. Actually, some more. So then they said in November, federal prosecutors using notes obtained from Combs' cell claimed in court that he was engaging in obstruction of justice. The judge would later rule that the information obtained during that sweep of Diddy's cell phone would be inadmissible at his bail hearing. Diddy's attorneys also complained to the court this week about not being allowed access to a laptop while in his jail cell. Okay. Let's see what else they got here. So again, I don't know how they came to the conclusion. Well, I do know how they came to the conclusion of this. Okay, because they probably, I don't know if they really was or not, but it seems like they could have been, watching everything that he did and things like that. So what do you guys think? Y'all think the Federal Bureau of Prisons was monitoring him, watching everything he was doing? He said it's also a violation of his rights. Kimmy said, dude, you gave up your rights when you violated minors and trafficked innocent and drugged people at your parties. So shut up, and sit on your nasty, unmade prison bed. So they said both Epstein and Diddy filmed people to manipulate and control them. It's been going on in the industry long before Diddy. It's a pattern, and most likely there are people above Epstein and Diddy who are knee deep in this mess, but so powerful they remain in the shadows. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Timothy says, fine. Their job is to watch over you. In other words, bed checks, check incoming, outgoing mail, recording phone calls. That's your reality. So he said, I mean, there are cameras in every cell, in every room. There is absolutely no privacy in jail, period. Okay? But Pate said he has no right in prison, shows he has no clue what he's doing. He thought he was king before karma's BITCH. Okay? So let's get off this story. So yeah, let me know if you think the feds are spying on Diddy and if you think they are violating his rights. Goodness. Now let's move on. You said they definitely on the Diddler long neck. Son too, they definitely are. Do people in jail, prison have a right to privacy? They do. Nope, Jermaine, we are praying for my brother, maybe attorney-client privilege. Yeah, they do have rights. I told you guys about that the other time. Let me look and see again. Does inmates have rights in jail?
According to Ahmed and Sukaram, DUI and criminal defense attorneys, a prisoner does not lose their right to due process in jail. If an inmate is subjected to disciplinary actions while in prison, they have the right to be notified of the charges, have legal counsel, present evidence, and call witnesses on their behalf.
Okay, let's see. So they do have some rights. They have the right to be free from cruel and unusual punishment, adequate medical care, and the right to be treated with dignity and respect. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, let's go to another. I don't know why this is doing that. Let's see what these 3 rights are. Okay. Okay, so that's it with that part right there, guys. I was looking to see what else they had here. It is what it is. So again, in the comment section, just let me know, what do you think about that regarding Diddy? You know, do you also agree with Jane Doe having to reveal her actual name? And let's see what else we just talked about. These houses are very hard to find, man. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so what do you think about that? And about Diddy saying that the feds are watching him. What do you guys think about that as well? Okay, so let's see what else we got for Diddy. Diddy. Let's see what else we got, y'all. Hold on. I think that's about it with Diddy tonight. Let's see. Let me make sure. I think that's about it. Let's see. I think I gave you everything. Oh, they do have a fact check on the photo of Trump alongside Diddy and Epstein. I guess people was trying to say that photo is not real, so they did do a fact check, and they did say these are authentic. Okay. Now they said two photographs shared to X on September the 17th, 2024, reported to show U.S. President-elect Donald Trump, one in which he appears to be standing alongside Sean Combs, who is accused of extra trafficking, and in another in which he appears to be standing with his arms around convicted ex-offender Jeffrey Epstein. So here is the post right here, guys. So they did say this is a real picture. Okay. Let me show y'all. Damn, I'm about to fall to the damn computer. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. So they said this picture right here, Trump with Epstein and with Diddy, are real. These are not fake. All right, they did a fact check on this. Let's see. And that picture had to be taken back in the 90s, I guess. Yeah, one was taken in 1998. So back in 2012, when Trump had his show The Apprentice, Trump called Combs a good guy and said he was going to stick up for him. All right? So they also had another photograph showing Trump seated between Combs and his wife, Melanie, or I think that's her name, Trump. And that was widely shared on September 2024. They said that was an authentic picture as well. Okay, let's see what else they got here. And I think that's it. They have a lot of pictures of Diddy with Trump. It's a lot. Let's see what some of these people say in this comment section. Jeremy said, you could have a picture of Trump with the devil himself, and for whatever reason, people will still stand behind him. Crazy stuff. Let's see what else they got here. Jennifer said 3 extra you know what? And one is going to be president of the greatest country in the world. I cannot understand how a lying, racist, fascist, draft dodging, she got a lot of words here, y'all, a lot of stuff, blank, bankrupt, transphobic, rapist, felonious creep can be allowed the position of president. He should be in prison too. Patricia said the little old tramp hangs with the best. Trump is like, you took everything, bad and evil, scraped it up, stuffed it in the old sausage casing, gave it a name, and taught it to talk. There is no education in the second kick of a mule. Okay? All right, so it is what it is with that, y'all. Let me go back to the original story. Probably I forget what it is. Okay, so yeah, that was that. We did a fact check on that, and I think that's all of the Diddy news for tonight. And I'm pretty sure we may have more news by Monday. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything that I wanted to talk about regarding Diddy. Okay, so we're gonna switch on over, you guys, uh, to Byran Thompson, the former CEO of United Healthcare. Okay, just looking at some of these things here. Okay, so let me go ahead and put his name up here. Okay, so first let me read y'all comments. He said, "Due process, I understand. Privacy, I don't know. I'm confused though. The guards have a right to search their cells. They do have a right to search it and everything, but I still think they can't mess with privileged material. They can go in there and look at anything else, because they have to make sure those inmates don't be having, weapons and things they should not have, like drugs or anything like that. Right. They sure was. Okay. Or where? Okay. Let's go ahead and do this other person now, the CEO, Thompson, Byran Thompson. Let me create this thing. Let's do it right here and edit this, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. Oh no, we're doing the wrong thing. Shit. That's how we need to put up there like that. Okay. So anyway, y'all. First of all, let me tell y'all, these crazy people have started making hoodies now and selling them. I actually put it up on my community board. Let me see what they're saying here about this. Hold on, let me find it, guys. But he definitely has. They definitely has. They have clothing and things like that with defend, with those three words on it. Okay, for the most part. And I just think that's the truth. That's all I think. And I was actually amazed at that, because I was like, damn, they made actual shirts that says defend, depose, and another word. I can't believe people are actually buying that. Let me go ahead and find this thing. I don't see it. Let's hold on. I just hold on for a second. So it's defend, deny, depose, merchandise. Let me see. I don't want to show the news, but I'm going to see if they got something that I can read. So they said the goodshirts.com is one of several online retailers selling merchandise with the deny, defend, depose on it. So it's a lot of online retailers selling merchandise with those three words on it, because as we know, the suspect had three words inside of the bullet casings. and they're still trying to figure out exactly what he means, what those three words mean, and why. And I'm sure that he did. He left it all that stuff there intentionally so they can find him. So let's see what else they got. So far, what they do, what they know is that several websites are now hawking T-shirts, hoodies, and other items printed with the phrase "deny, defend, and depose." The words were inscribed on bullet casings found at the site of the killing of United Healthcare CEO Byran Thompson on Wednesday. The phrase is believed to represent insurance's commonly used tactics to avoid paying claims. They also said the deny, defend, depose merchandise is part of a long trend of quick-to-market T-shirts that capitalize on viral news. So anyway, yeah, that's a trip how they are selling shirts with those three words on there. So the next thing is that the suspect might have left his backpack there on purpose, or he could have just dropped it. They claim that he left it in Central Park, okay? So they actually said the dump clothes and backpack of the United Healthcare CEO shooting suspect have reportedly been pictured in Central Park. An area of the New York City park has been closed off as police work on confirming whether a backpack and possible bag of clothes were dumped by the suspect after unaliving Byran Thompson. So the backpack was found during a second huge sweep of the park on Friday night before being taken to Queens for forensic testing. It comes after cops claim to have 200 images of the suspect. Now, CBS reported that officials are now planning to initiate a manhunt for the killer in multiple states. So this is a picture of the backpack. Inside that backpack to see if they have any leads or can kind of get an understanding why this dude did this, and if somebody hired him or he just practiced, maybe they can find out a lot of information once they start checking inside of that backpack. Now I'm thinking that he probably dropped that on purpose, and I don't see him leaving anything that could incriminate him in it. But then again, if he started rushing after the fact, then it could be possible that he dropped it. But I hope he was smart enough not to be touching it with his hands and all this other bull crap. Let's see. It definitely is. I don't understand why they're making shirts and stuff, merchandise like that. I wouldn't even be able to wear that. So let's see what else they got here. So what else did they say? Because they found the backpack, and then they just basically talking about the GUN that he used. And They said that he might have fired with a veterinarian gun used for putting down animals. What? So they say if the animal has to be put down, the animal can be shot without the weapons causing a large noise. The video of the fatal shooting shows the suspect emerging from behind a car after Byran Thompson walked past him. Okay. The shooter then aims and fires the weapon, hitting Thompson several times in the back and the leg, according to NYPD. Okay, then they said that the GUN appeared to jam during the shooting, but the assailant was able to clear it and continue firing before fleeing the scene. He was last seen riding into Central Park on an e-bike. Now, a former NYPD detective said he is amazed at the level of proficiency of the suspect. Speaking about the attack, Philip R. told CBS the way he planned this out, I can see him having a change of clothes hidden in Central Park. He's aware of the cameras. He had that mask on. He obviously trying to hide his identity. He also said this was one of the most detailed assassinations he has ever seen. He said, I was amazed by the level of proficiency of the individual. The fact that he was able to clear these jams in the manner shows he is proficient in firearms. Okay, so there you go. One commenter said, I don't believe they would find this person. If they could identify them, they wouldn't show their cars as much as they have. Somebody said he's long gone, probably in another country by now. Somebody said definitely not a pro. He just left his DNA. Some pissed off relatives now. The kid's gonna go down. Another commenter said if he doesn't have a criminal record in the system, his DNA doesn't mean squat. They still won't be able to identify him. Oh, these people they be like, what with these comments? This person said, can we hire him for a certain future president? Man. Another person said the DNA does not mean anything if this guy never had a record of doing anything. So what do you guys think about that? Him dropping the backpack. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, we're doing good with the time. So they also said that they also believe that it could be possible that the CEO unaliving could be an inside job. And this is according to the ex-NYPD officer. Okay? Let's see what this says real quick.
Need to unpack things with former New York police officer
So
and president of Q Verity Secure.
Just listen, y'all.
Bill, good morning to you. Thanks for hopping back on with me this morning. Day 3 of trying to track this guy down, and authorities released a couple solid photos yesterday. Alex just showed us them. Are you surprised that we don't have a name at this point, that a family member, a friend,
oh my God, I thought I did the thing. Hold
come forward and say, hey guys, this is Joe, you know. Are you surprised?
I can go either way on this. I mean, if it was one of our family or friends and we saw a partial or three-quarter picture, absolutely we would be able to identify. We don't know if this person is a foreigner. We don't know if this person is a loner. So, yes, it can go either way. But between you and I am surprised, but a phenomenal job by the NYPD in getting the ball this far advanced.
Yeah.
It's a matter of if, not when, they catch him now.
And to these surveillance photos, all of this is happening in one of the most surveilled cities in the country, if not the most surveilled. Do you think he's more skilled than we think?
Well, it's interesting you say that. I've been talking to my associates on this. Well, he's not average citizen, but he's not master assassin either. There were so many mistakes. And this whole thing, it almost reads like out of a comic book or something we'd see on Netflix. Leaving the bullets, leaving clues. Either the person is maniacally intelligent or just a fool.
What about insider knowledge? He's so calm, cool, and collected. He knew Byran Thompson was going to be walking into that hotel that he wasn't staying in. Came from Atlanta. Does that scream insider knowledge to you?
Absolutely. The whole way this unfurled, and it's going to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but his comfort with violence, the way he cleared the gun, showed a working knowledge, but not a master knowledge of gunplay, because he would have had the right rounds. The gun wouldn't have jammed. So, more than the average person, but not a master assassin.
How do you read into it that he shot him in the back and the leg? He didn't shoot him in the head before he ran off. Do you read into that any sort of way, Bill?
Yes, because the way I'm trained, it's called a Mozambique, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. That way you eliminate any chance of them surviving. We don't know that he specifically aimed for the leg. It just may have struck him in the leg. But what was interesting, that he knew he had to take 3 shots to get the casing out. So this was well thought out. Now the question is, when we'll find out after he's caught, was he hired, or is this a self-radicalized individual?
You bring up casings, which brings me to my next question. Have you thought any more about the casings that you and I talked about yesterday? Etched into them, deny, defend, depose. Does that scream motive, that this was a disgruntled policyholder of sorts, or are we wanting it to be that because that would make for a better story?
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, or is the perpetrator looking to throw up a smoke screen? Could he have been hired and made to look like someone who was burned by the system? So many questions will hopefully be answered once he's captured. Between AI and facial recognition, and if they know that he came from Atlanta, if that's his point of origin, this is accelerating probably more than certainly. They're working with the Atlanta Police Department. So, the walls are closing in on this individual real quick.
And Bill, just walk us through at this point, day 3, this guy isn't caught. How wide is this search at this point? This is now nationwide, I'm assuming?
Yes, this is a nationwide manhunt. I mean, this is where the NYPD really excels. Between combined intellect, manpower, and knowledge, what you've seen here is all hands on deck, all types of investigation, from old-fashioned interviews to using drones to geolocating, working the phones, that it was a burner phone. He did a lot of, as an assassin, he did a lot of things right, but as a human being, he made a lot of mistakes, as we're seeing right here.
Okay.
Horrific case. We'll see if we get any new lead.
So let's read some of these comments real quick. Somebody else said they also wonder if this was an inside job. They said, I think it's odd that UHC hasn't put any reward towards trying to find who unalived the CEO. Let's see. She said, did he know too much and need to be silenced? Things that make you go, Another commenter said the suspect, anticipating having his face on CCTV, it altered his facial features. Facial recognition programs are useless unless someone rats him out, he's gone. Okay. So I too think it could possibly be an inside job, because this dude knew so much stuff that if it wasn't an inside job, how did he know to be there at that particular time? You know what I'm saying? And then other things that happen. So I definitely think that this is an inside job, that somebody on the inside is the one who possibly hired this dude and did all this other stuff, period. So let me keep this story right here. Right here, hold on. So I definitely, like I said before, I definitely believe it's an inside job based on everything that we do see and know, like I just said. Let's do the next one. So they also claim that, this is crazy right here. They also claim, hold on, that he could have hired, the CEO, Byran Thompson, could have hired this suspect to unalive him. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this and see what they're talking about. Let's see, where's the thing at? Okay, let's look at it now. So a former Maryland State Police commander suggested that United Healthcare CEO Byran Thompson may have orchestrated his own assassination. And why? So Major Neil Franklin told Dana Bash that it is a possibility that Thompson may have hired the suspect to unalive him. So Wednesday around 6:45 a.m. on the street near the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, Franklin believes the shooter knew too many details about Thompson. There are times when people have orchestrated their own demise for certain reason, Franklin said. Bash asked Franklin if he was saying it is a possibility that he hired someone to kill himself, to unalive himself. Sorry about that, YouTube. So let's go ahead and read a couple of these comments. Wait, I have to go backward. Let's see. So Miguel said, for the record, there is no evidence that Thompson hired his own hitman. Okay. Another commenter said, after reading the entire article, it is a big possibility. Had he committed S-word, his family would not inherit a dime from his life insurance. But if they determine that to be the case, what? But if they determine this to be the case, they will be shit out of luck anyway. Okay. Somebody says so far we have 52 million suspects, plus his wife, himself, the other executives in his company. Okay. Nope says somebody had to know this man's itinerary to give it to the suspect. Plus, he was being investigated for major inside trading, millions of dollars on the line. Maybe he can't talk, give names. Now he can't talk, give names or anything. Somebody said nobody is addressing the person standing to the right of the shooter. They are in all black with their face turned. They watch it happen. Okay. So I don't know if I actually like I say, anything is a possibility. You know, he could have hired someone to do it, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know. We're gonna wait to see actually, because I don't know for sure. You can never really know unless you know in person. You still don't know. You don't know what people are capable of doing. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. Let's see. So they claim that they do have new clues in finding who unalive the United Healthcare CEO. Let's see what they're saying here. Let me do the full page. See, this is another video. Let's listen to this one real quick. Oh my God, here they go with these damn ads. Oh man, what did I just do? Let's go back to it.
It's important to
we got to let this little ad go off first.
Emergency happens.
Let's turn it down. Wait till this ad go off, and then we can hear this.
.org/be ready.
Let's
The
see.
NYPD is uncovering new clues as the hunt for United Healthcare CEO Byran Thompson's killer enters a third day. Jared Hill has the latest on that search.
This morning, authorities are combing through new evidence linked to the brazen killing of United Healthcare CEO Byran Thompson. NYPD have released 2 new images of the man wanted for questioning. In this one, taken out a hostel where police
I can show y'all this shit right here.
Shooting, man smiling.
The police was like right there, and the Iceland fellow told me that his friend was in the same room as that guy, and he was like, "No, I'm sure that's it."
Thursday, officers searched the hostel just a few miles from the crime scene as they pieced together a timeline. Officials say the man checked in days before with a fake New Jersey ID. Then, the morning of the killing, at 6:15 a.m., the suspected shooter walked out of a subway station north of the Hilton Hotel. 2 minutes later, cameras inside a nearby Starbucks captured his partially covered face. About half an hour later, police believe he shot and killed Thompson outside the hotel before escaping through an alleyway, then riding a bike to Central Park, where police say he was spotted on surveillance cameras. Less than 15 minutes after the shooting, he left the park and was seen on a home security camera. Richard Esposito is a former NYPD deputy commissioner.
I wouldn't call this person a professional. Professionals, hitmen, assassins, they're in and out, and they're gone.
As the manhunt continues, CBS News confirmed shell casings found at the scene were inscribed with words typically critical of the insurance industry. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
So that's the new information.
Police say the Starbucks coffee cup the suspected gunman used was found in a garbage can outside and was dusted for fingerprints. The cup was also sent to the NYPD crime lab for testing.
Okay, so that's the new evidence. And new stuff that they found. Okay, which I think I already discussed this before. The backpack, the cup, what else? The cell phone, and I think that's it. Along with the pictures, because he was in the I think that was the hotel or either the restaurant, I can't remember, where I think that was the hotel with the girl, the person at the desk was telling him, was flirting with him basically. And so he started smiling and stuff like that. I think she asked him to let her see his pretty smile or something. And so that's when he pulled his mask down. Okay, and that's how they got a picture of him smiling like that. Okay, so that's not really, I mean, it is what it is. They think too that he could have ordered someone to unalive him for insurance purposes. So if he did that, that's crazy. Okay, for real, because who does this? I mean, that's very insane. Damn. But he could have. I mean, you just never know. But I don't see. I don't see why he would do it though. Honestly, I mean, just weird. And then, okay, so let's just throw this out there. So what if he did, hire someone to do this, okay, and say that? I heard some people saying, what if he's really not unalive, and he hired this person to fake his passing? Okay, I mean that could be a possibility, or like they just said in this article, he could have hired this dude to unalive him for insurance purposes, which I still find very weird, but you'll be shocked what money will make people do, but I still don't see that 100%. I can see it because people are capable of anything, but at the same time, I don't see, someone hiring someone to unalive them, especially, in that kind of brutal way. I mean, if he wanted somebody to do it, couldn't he did something else that wouldn't be so daggone brutal? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I don't know. So let's see what they're saying right here. So they asked this dude on an interview with CNN if he thought that the police knows who this suspect is. Hey, Joe, for 9. And this dude Franklin said it is a good chance that the police knows who this guy is. Okay. He also said, I know these criminal investigators are looking into as it relates to a motive. There have been times when people have orchestrated their own demise for certain reasons. We know that. He also said, I'm not saying this is the case, but as an investigator, it could be possible. The other interviewer person named Bash said, like for insurance purposes, and then Franklin said, absolutely, insurance purposes. He said, maybe they fear some type of an investigation down the road. Maybe they want to leave their family in a good light. But there have been cases where people have orchestrated their own demise. But the thing about it, you would think that he has a lot of money. He had a lot of money, because I can't remember exactly how much his salary was, but still, that's a lot of money. It's in the millions. So I don't know. I don't know for sure, like I just said before. So he said, absolutely, it cannot be ignored. This is what is really digging at me as a former criminal investigator. This guy knew too much about where he was going to be at a specific time. There's no evidence that I have seen of him when you look at the timeline of him coming to that area outside of the Hilton and where he was outside of the Hilton. It is a very small window, very small window. It's not like he was roaming around. We have video of him roaming around, going from one door to the next, Okay. Franklin also said he was laying in wait. Who would have that specific type of information as to what sidewalk he was going to be on. Goodness. So I said the same thing. I said, that's why I said it has to be, if he did not orchestrate this himself, it had to be an inside job, because who would know exactly what this CEO was doing or going to do? Okay. He knew that man was coming through that way. And somebody, in my opinion, somebody had to tip him off and let him know, or either, just like they are saying in this article, he could have hired the hitman himself to unalive himself. We just don't know. This is allegedly. We don't know for sure. Or either somebody, or either, like I said before, somebody else, maybe even in the organization, could have hired someone to do that. He did. He was being investigated for inside trading and some other things they was talking about that I read about earlier. So, I mean, he could have made many enemies. Plus, United Healthcare, has, I believe, more denials with insurance approving, like when you approve a certain procedure to get done, than a lot of other insurances. So who's to say that, somebody's relative passed on because they could not get approved for whatever, whatever they may have needed, like medicine or a machine or anything. So it could be that he's mad, and he just wants to get somebody else in that position. And at the same time, give us a message. You know what I'm saying? Give other insurance companies a message that you can't be doing certain things and think there is no repercussions and things like that. Okay. Okay, we need to keep this story because I need to check this out and keep this. Hold on, let me get this story right here real quick, y'all. Hold on, let me keep this. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So we covered all of that. Okay. So let's see this man, the former CEO Byran Thompson, speak at a health event in 2021. Okay, let's see what he's talking about on this real quick. Wait a minute, if this is on YouTube, we're not going to see. Oh, it's not. Okay.
Innovative consumer solutions. Our mission and values are focused on helping people live healthier lives and making the health system work better for everyone. Data is at the core of our agenda to improve healthcare, which directly influences how we develop innovative consumer solutions. Our mission and values are focused on helping people live healthier lives and making the health system work better for everyone. Data is at the core of our agenda to improve healthcare, which directly influences how we develop innovative consumer solutions. Our mission and values are focused on helping people live healthier lives and making the health system work better for everyone. Data is at the core of our agenda to improve healthcare, which directly influences how we develop innovative consumer solutions.
So that was one of his
helping people live healthier lives, making the health system
things he was doing. He was speaking at a health event in 2021. Okay. Let's see what some of these commenters are saying. Somebody said his super solution was implementing an algorithm that automatically denied benefits to people, an AI program with a significant error rate. And I remember telling you guys about that. And a lot of people also share their denials. I guess that's what was looking at their, I forgot what they call it when they submit that in. Their request for approval of a certain medical supply or surgery or medication or whatever they may need. This is probably what was generating the no's, because these AI computer stuff, they don't have any feelings, you know what I'm saying? They just basically are programmed to look for key things. And if those key things are there, then you're denied, point blank. Ooh, somebody said, I hope his family realize how big of a domestic terrorist this piece of you know what was. And I hope his kids spend Christmas asking mommy why daddy was such a you know what that he is rotting in you know where. That is crazy, man. That is crazy, y'all. Okay. A lot of people are calling him a piece of ass, y'all. So they did say this is bigger than one person, one douchebag. Another commenter saying, F that guy. It's a shame so many resources for one guy when 99% of murderers are thrown under the rug by incompetent low-end cops. Low-end cops, I guess that's what they mean. Somebody else said, BS. That's why you were being sued over denying PPL. All that money and never fixed his teeth. Dang. They talking about this man bad. Man. Somebody said, notice how unalive and soulless his eyes look. His words don't really tell you anything but sounds like gibberish. Or should I say government talk? Okay. So a lot of people are calling him a liar and all types of negative words. Okay, point blank. I mean, they are all on social media, period, doing this. Okay. And honestly, in regards to that, you know, I don't agree with all that, you know. Let these people rest in peace, you know, and they'll wait. At least wait until they get buried and, you know, the family feels a little bit better before you actually go around, you know, bashing him. So I don't agree with all that stuff right there. So let's see what else they got here. So, of course, like always, they do have a fundraiser for the family of Thompson, okay? Okay. I think I covered everything with this dude for right now. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back over here and do this. Yeah, I think I covered everything that I wanted to let you guys know. Let's see. A lot of people laughing and stuff. People should not do that because it could be your own family members going through the same thing. So I think that's it. I think I covered everything that I talked about up there. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's it with the CEO information that I do have, guys. Let's see. Let me just double check. Okay, so that's it with him. If you want to elaborate on the stuff that I talked about, you can do that in the comment section and everything. And of course, on Monday when I come back, I'll have more information on this. Hopefully on the suspect. Hopefully, I don't know if we will. He may be just gone to a whole nother country. You just don't even know. And then I'll give you any updates on Diddy or whatever other news information that I do have, that I will have. Okay, let me give y'all a couple of fuckery news real quick before we get out of here. Right, thank you, Job 49. It sure won't because man, I'm so tired. It sure won't change anything. Let me see. Yeah, unalive him won't change anything because you got other people that would take his daggone place. The thing is that whole system, like I said earlier today, y'all check out that video that I did earlier, that live. The whole system is messed up and it needs to be changed. You know, for the better. You got a lot of greedy ass people sitting in these top positions, just collecting all this money and study denying people claims and denying them, you know, the opportunity to get their medications, to get certain type of medical equipment, like wheelchairs, special wheelchairs, they just deny. While these top people, shareholders and stuff like that, are receiving all this money and living their life to the fullest. It's just not right. That's why I said earlier, the whole entire system there, the insurance company period, needs to be restructured, and also they need to lower premiums, co-payments, and all of that. It's just too much. The whole daggone thing is too much. If your butt is 65 years old or 70 or 80 or 85, and you have to go in there, you're supposed to have all these different medical insurance, but some still require you to pay a co-payment. You got to try to get up $50, $60 in a co-payment every single time you need medication. It's not right, like I said earlier. It's just not right. And I definitely think that these security companies need to start changing their stuff. They definitely do, because it's not right how people, spend all this money on premiums, on co-payments, just to, find out if something goes down and they need something done. The insurance company may just say no. So again, all of this stuff needs to be looked into. All right. So let's go ahead and go over this breaking news real quick. So first thing first, hold on. Trying to find it, y'all. Hold on for a second. So I did tell you guys earlier about Tyree Sampson family, who won $310 million after the fatal fall from an amusement park. I think this happened back in 2022. And the reason why they got sued is because the attendant let this young man on this ride. And I think the young man was too big. And so I believe that caused, something to happen whereby the dude ended up falling out of that ride. Okay. Also in this article, they claimed that this company, this business or whatever, did not show up during the trial or the hearing, whatever they call it. He did not show up. So automatically, the other person wins. Okay. And so that's why she probably was awarded so much money. But I'm glad that they did, do all these lawsuits, to try to show these people they just cannot, be this incompetent and not check people when they get on rides, not making sure that the doors are secure, the person's not too big or too little. They need to stay on top of all this, okay, point blank. That's what they need to do. So again, I'm glad the family got $310 million verdict, and hopefully they get all that money. Okay, because like I said before earlier, the other person that was in the I don't even know what I was going to say right there, y'all. Just scratch that out right there, okay? Period. Scratch that out. Shit. All right, let me go ahead and give y'all the next breaking news thing. Scratch that out right there, y'all, because I know when I start getting sleepy, I start saying weird shit. I've been doing it all night. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else I got here. So y'all remember the Cash App founder, Bobby Lee? Anyway, they got some updated information on him. They said he appeared to snort drugs off knife hours before he was unalive. And they definitely got a bombshell footage shown, okay, during the early trial closing statements. Let me see what it looks like. Let's see if they're going to show it. I'm not going to show it to you guys, but I'm going to tell you if I see it. once all these ain't gonna ask off. Oh, man. These commercials and ads and stuff. Let me see if it's gonna come on now. These people they're not showing that. Let's see what they said. It said the footage showed Lee standing with his friend Bo M outside the club where they had been drinking that night. Both then bent over and appeared to snort something off a pointed, shiny object Lee held in his hand. Lee then dug with the object and what appeared to be a smaller bag and lifted it to his nose. Yeah, that's tripped out. So, again, they said that he was basically, let me see what it says here again. It was snorting, I believe that's what they said. The CC code, you know what I'm talking about, off a knife blade just hours before he was stabbed to the unalive. Okay. So one more story, guys, and that's going to be it. Let's see. Let's see what else I got. Hold on for 1 second. So here's another crazy story. A missing grandmother was swallowed by a sinkhole while searching for her beloved cat. That is crazy. Why did she go down in that damn sinkhole? She probably fell in it, but what was she doing all the way over there? I mean, I know you love your cat and stuff, but still, goodness. And then stop leaving these cats outside and shit. I don't know why people do that. So they did find her body, y'all. That's sad. Dead. They said rescue crews searching for missing Elizabeth Pollard, 64, focused their search on a long abandoned coal mine. Now, so she fell down there and probably got hurt and passed on. That's sad. Look, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures of it, everything. This is her right here. Thanks. Looking for her cat. This is her. Okay. And then I guess this is the whole thing she was in. There's no way I would have went down there. Mercedes would have just been there. First of all, it wouldn't have been Mercedes because Mercedes is not going to be outside unsupervised on a leash in a collar. So it is what it is. Let's see what happened here, though. Damn, that's crazy. She fell right down that sinkhole. Let's see. Hold on. So they say her family last saw her on Monday after leaving in her car to find her missing cat, Pepper. So police in Unity Township, Pennsylvania, had earlier warned that the abandoned mine was too unstable for them to continue to safely search underground. So I guess she went down there looking for her cat. Something must have happened. I don't know what happened. Anyway, her body was found on Friday. That's sad. They found her car. It was found some 15 to 20 feet from, they said a car belonging to Pollard was found some 15 to 20 feet from her car, along with her 5-year-old granddaughter, around 2 hours after she was reported missing. Her granddaughter was unharmed despite temperatures going down to below freezing overnight. Goodness. So they were trying to figure out what happened to her. They said they don't really know, but they was thinking that maybe a slurry of mud pushed her in one direction. They also said there were several different seams of that mine, shafts that all came together where this happened at. So they said that a pole camera with a sensitive listening device detected nothing after being lowered into that hole. Another camera showed what could have been a shoe around 30 feet below the surface, according to Pennsylvania State Police spokesperson Trooper Steve L. So that's crazy. Anyway, they said sinkholes are common in the area due to subsidence caused by coal mining activity, which ceased in the 1950s. Anyway, Pollard was last seen by her family after going out, like I said before, at about 5 p.m. on Monday night. She went out to search for her pet, like I said. So anyway, my condolences are expressed out to this lady's family and friends, and my prayers are extended out to them as well. And may she rest in peace. But dang, I wonder if they find the cat. That's crazy. Let's see what some of these people are saying. WTF said, if the ground is too unstable to search for this poor grandmother, why wasn't the sinkhole filled in by the landowners? Lawsuit for sure. Thank God her granddaughter was found in the car and nobody else is missing, especially the children. Peace be with the victim, her family, and friends. Okay. Well, anyway, I think that's going to be it with the breaking news, guys. With the fuckery news. I had some more fuckery news, but it's getting daggone late. So on Monday, I'll give you guys a couple more of these stories and stuff and go from there. This is crazy, man. These people are absolutely nuts. All right. Let's see what they got right here. Okay. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let's look at these comments real quick. Deny, yet they want your monthly premiums to be paid right. How about we go to the government-ran healthcare system like Canada? But you know, I got a friend that lives in Canada, right? And he was talking about the healthcare system over there, saying that sometimes you be waiting a long time to get approval for things or to get your surgery and things like that, you know. So I think with all of those things, they have problems. Just like over there in London, their healthcare is free, right? At least most of it. But they do still sometimes have to pay for certain things. And he was telling me something similar, you know, that my friend in Canada was saying, how they have to wait forever to get something approved and to actually have the procedure done. They have to wait a long time. So I don't know how we would get, you know, away from how these insurance companies do unless they basically just restructure the whole entire insurance industry, point blank. Yeah, that grandmother story is definitely sad, how she fell in that sinkhole. Or I know she probably fell in it. She might have. I think she fell in it because she was looking for her cat. No telling how long she was unalive down there. This sad situation. Okay, let's see what else we got. I think that's gonna be it. Like I just said, guys, let's go ahead and do roll call and stuff. I want to say thank you to. Hold on, because when I'm getting tired, I'll be in the twilight zone. Thank you to Jermaine for being here, showing support. Most hated bronze, thank you. I appreciate you as well. Iceman dropped by. Thank you so much, Iceman, for coming by, showing support. Thank you again to Jermaine for that super chat. Ching, ching, ching. Nightbot always doing his job. Joe 49 stopping by. Thank you so much, Joe 49, for coming by, showing support. Joe 49 said he is all over the place and yeah, he can't be found. No way. This is totally suspect. Yeah, they got a basic picture of this dude. You can almost tell what he looks like. So that makes you wonder if this is some type of weird stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. You said they keep talking about the CEO hiring someone to off himself. When have you heard that instead of looking at spouse? You're right. I just went over that a few minutes ago. The article that states he could have possibly unalived himself. No, he could have had somebody, he could have hired the person to unalive him. He could have, though, but we don't know if he did. It's definitely weird. Definitely. And what's the name said, right, he made $10 million a year. Why would he need a daggone GoFundMe? I'm telling you, these rich people, some of these rich people just be doing the most. I mean, they be utilizing things that should be reserved for people who don't have enough money to, bury their child or relatives or whatever it is, if something happens. I don't understand this stuff. But anyway, Jermaine said, good live, sleepy buzzard. Jermaine, I've been like falling asleep up on this live. Oh, shit. You can always tell when I be falling asleep because, man, I be missing and stuff with stuff. I'll be talking about the stuff, but then I'll come up with something random and say it. I forgot what I said a few minutes ago. I can't even remember, y'all, because I'll be like trying to stay awake and stuff to get through this live and stuff. And I'll be like, man, I be getting tired. And the tripped out thing about it is sometimes I don't even be tired before I get on the daggone live at night. And then all of a sudden when I'm doing a live, I start getting tired. But tonight I was tired before I got up here. I just wanted to make sure I do this live tonight to go over, the stuff that I just did, especially the part where they said that he could have hired the hitman and, to off him. And I thought that was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? To even basically, to be even saying that, and then how everybody's laughing at him and things like that, which is crazy. You don't laugh at people who just passed on. Even if you think they deserve to be laughed at, because you never know when the shoe could be on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. And that's just on everything. You just really can't. Thank you to everybody in the bushes, and thanks to everybody who watches this in a replay as well. I'm wishing you guys a very blessed and enjoyable weekend. I'm not coming on unless something really major comes up, because I got a lot of stuff to do, on this channel. I need to fix some stuff around, and then I need to do a shit. I forgot what I'm trying to say. What do you call that? I need to do a professional transcript for my son for his school, because I homeschooled him at first from all the way from preschool all the way up until he got to the 10th grade, right? And I usually just write everything down in my notebook. So they can't accept that. I have to put it on the official transcript for homeschool students to submit it to his school that he attends, so he can have, so they can make sure he has all of his requirements for 10th grade, which he does, because I make sure I gave him all his English, all his science and math, and foreign languages, and social studies, and geography, and what else? He even took music, art, health, Bible class, gym. He took everything. I did everything, you know. And when I first started homeschooling, it was hard to do that. But, you know, I used to teach myself. So when I first started homeschooling, like my other girls, my girls, you know, I basically was doing it just like when I was teaching. And I would like homeschool them for like 8 hours, and they was getting sick of that. So in ATL, they only required 5 hours per day. So I switched to that probably year 3 of homeschooling. And then later on, they decreased it once we moved to Texas to, I believe, to 3 hours, you know, per day. And so I would basically require them to do homeschooling 3 hours Monday through Friday. And then with my son, I was doing 3 as well. And so that's what he was doing, 3 hours of homeschooling. But it started getting easier because a lot of teachers and stuff start doing stuff online. You know, then they have so many different homeschooling programs online. All the material you can get off a line. You didn't even really have to buy the actual books. You can get all that stuff right online and stuff. So everything became easier with homeschooling versus when I first started. Because like when I first started, I had to get everything. I mean, everything together, and I was actually doing it myself. You know, but as the years went by, like I said, more people start adding, you know, more homeschooling software, more programs. Easier. And when I first started homeschooling him, he was so hard to teach, man. He used to really get on my nerves. And then one year, I think when he got in the 8th grade, that's when he started focusing and actually doing his work. You know what I'm saying? It was a trip. Just like my other daughter, she was hard to homeschool as well. And then all of a sudden, one year, she started doing very well, started doing her classwork, and she started being an AD student. And it went, you know, she went to regular high school for a minute. She did not like it. So she went back to not homeschooling. She started going online, you know, for distant learning, just like my son does that now and everything. And he's doing pretty good in school. You know, now in homeschooling, he got nothing but basically C's majority of the time. But here in the school, he's doing real good. The only subject he's not doing good in is English. And so I was telling him to when he has an assignment, send me his assignment when he write it, and then we will go over it. Like when they ask him to do a persuasive essay or whatever the case is, he needs to write it and then send it to me, and then I'll read over it, and then we will go through it and correct it so he can actually do it the correct way. Just like if he does the other essays that they give them. I can't remember all of them, but it's the persuasive essay, and then you got I can't remember the rest of them, y'all, because I'm in like the Twilight Zone right now. But yeah, it's easy. I don't know. You know, some people do good in English like myself, and then some people do good in science like he does. You know, he's really smart in science. He surprisingly, he's really doing really good in geometry. I can't believe it because in homeschooling, the other math, I would have him go to summer school just to get a C in that math and stuff. But with this geometry, he's doing a good job. You know, I know his teacher told me that a lot of kids, some kids, they don't do good in the other math, but when they take geometry, they do good. And that's what he's doing. The only class he's having trouble in, like I just said, is English. So hopefully he'll send me his stuff and follow directions, and then I can help him, you know, do his English to get it to at least a C. You know what I'm saying? So he won't have to repeat that. But yeah, like I said, homeschooling, even now they got even more programs. Man, I was just looking at a school that came up on my video, Power Learning or whatever the case is, and I was like, damn, they're coming up with more and more homeschoolings. You know, my son goes to it was Connections Academy. Now it's I think River Springs bought it or joined in collab with them or whatever the case is. And so that's what he attends, River Springs Charter. school. Okay, that's where he goes to, and he's doing pretty good so far. So I am definitely proud of him. Just like my other two daughters, um, they are so articulate and everything, man. You know, that homeschooling really did good with them. Now my other daughter, when she got in I think the 7th grade, she wanted to go to regular school, so I did let her go. One thing I have always done is if I homeschool them at a certain grade level, I let them decide if they want to do homeschooling, distant learning, or go to regular school. Okay, so I always give them that choice. I gave my son that choice. He said he did not want to go to a regular school. He wanted to go to distant learning, and so that's what I did. Point blank, and he's doing pretty good with it so far. So I'm happy about that and stuff. You know, so I think homeschooling, if you know what you're doing, it can be very beneficial, and especially now, they can still, interact with other kids. They have so many different groups and stuff that do stuff together to make sure your kids, be around other children so they can develop social skills and things like that. And then they have so much resources. Even if you don't know how to teach now, you can teach it still. You don't have to teach it. You have the other teachers and stuff online that would teach them. Plus, they have, books and stuff that basically tell you what to do, give you lesson plans, all types of stuff, you know. And then I had stopped, like when I first started homeschooling, I sat down and wrote an actual lesson plan out for the longest. And then one year I decided to stop doing actual lesson plans like I was doing them, and I decided to do them a little easier way. And that's what I started doing. And so everything worked out way better for me, you know. And like I said, my son started learning more, you know. But yeah, I was glad he picked distant learning though, because I was like, man, I'm tired of homeschooling because it was hard for me to try to do that and then go to work and excuse me, doing all the other stuff that I do and stuff. So I was glad that he chose to go online, point blank. Because trying to get all that schoolwork together, going over everything, it just started being a lot, especially with him getting in higher grades. You have to make sure they take accredited classes and all types of stuff. Because if the classes are not accredited, then they can't be used when you get in certain grades. You know what I'm saying? And plus, they have to have all of their credits, their hours and stuff, and take all of their required classes so they can meet the state's standards to graduate high school, point blank. So it's a lot of work, but some people do homeschool all the way up until the kids get out of school. Okay. But yeah, shoot. But anyway, we are getting ready to get out of here, y'all. I just wanted to talk a little bit before I get out of here. Again, like I said, we'll be back on Monday. They got this man's picture plastered everywhere. Let me see what they said about him real quick before we get ready to go. I know they just repeating the same thing they said before. Shit, let's see. Oh, let's see. They just got basically the same pictures up here of him smiling, and things like that. That's it. It's nothing different. Nothing different, y'all. So it is what it is. All right. Let's see. Hey, Adub, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. All right, we get ready to get out of here, but thank you still for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you for stopping through and everything. I was and I'm talking, like I sometimes do. It's cool. Over here, you're never late. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't get a chance to see the whole live, you can go back and catch a little of it. Usually I tell people if they don't want to sit here and watch a whole hour live, try to watch at least 30 minutes of it, scan through it, see what parts you want to watch. Sometimes I put little labels up there so people can actually do it, but I understand, trust me, I really do, because it's hard for me to watch everybody's videos because I be so damn busy. Sometimes it's hard for me to come and do my own video. That's why I be in here so late, and then I be tired sometimes, but I still, trying to do these videos because I try to be consistent and do this channel the way it should be. Because like I always say, my channel is forever until the day I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? And I also decided to do this channel so when I get old for real and I don't have a job and I'm not working or doing anything else and I be bored, I can do my YouTube channel. You see what I'm saying? It's already there. I'll just do it all the time then for real. I'll just do probably 2 videos a day or something. Then plus I have a lot of people to talk to and things like that. So it's many different reasons why I do a YouTube channel. Because like when I first started off with this YouTube channel back in 2015, I was monetized then, and then I lost it because, it was just too much, work and stuff. I had to put up too many videos and stuff, and I wasn't putting up videos because I was always busy. Even though I was just a stay-at-home mom back then, I still was busy just like I am now. Just didn't have time to do it and stuff. So like 2 years ago is when I started being serious about this channel and started doing these lives and stuff and decided that I wanted to basically be serious about it, and have this channel so when I get old as hell, I can do this like a job, and plus it can fill a void, like when people start getting 70 and shit, if you're blessed to see it, kids be gone, sometimes your partner don't be around, you can't move around as much, so you want something to do, you know what I'm saying? And so having a YouTube channel is a good thing, because you can talk to people, like I just said, you can do your content that gives you something to do. Plus, it's always good, to do stuff to exercise your brain and make you learn and things like that. So my YouTube channel offers that because I have to look up information, to tell you guys. I have to research things and things like that. So yeah, it's beneficial for me. Let's see what y'all said over here. Yeah, that's supposed to be the girl that I was talking about. But Jermaine said the chick that I'm talking about, Misha, is not her. And then the one that I just talked about tonight, I can't remember her name. I think her name is Anna, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot her name, y'all, because I was half asleep when I was telling you guys about it. Who is that girl lady? Jane Doe. It sounds like the same. It sounds like, I didn't want to say it earlier, but it sounds like the same story that Misha told with a little difference in it. Okay, I don't know if these are the same people or not. This is weird, So, Misha, though, who I talked about a week or two ago, she claims that she is the one sitting on Diddy's lap, but it really doesn't look like her, okay? And then the lady I talked about tonight said some similar stuff. She said she was 17. Did she say she was 17 when she was in a video? I mean, did I just read tonight that she said she was 17 when she was sitting in Diddy's lap? Did I just read that tonight? So if she's saying that and she's the girl, then that means that the other girl is not telling the truth. I don't know. These people are weird, man. Yeah, just like you said. But that doesn't mean you're right, okay? Stinking ass dude. That doesn't mean you're right. Right. That's the same. That's the girl I was just talking about her earlier. Of course, I got her on my phone. Let me see real quick. What's her name? Let's see. I forgot to tell y'all what Diddy gonna have for Christmas. I'll tell y'all on Monday. What did I say? Let me see. Where is that thing at? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, this is her right here, right? Because she was married to an ex. She's the ex of a hockey star. Yeah, her name is Anna. I wasn't that damn sleep. I said Anna Kane. Let's see what she said again. She said that she was 17 She said the extra assault happened at Diddy's New York recording studio when she was 17 years old. This is a different girl. Jermaine, it's not the same girl. They just may have similar stories. This is not the same girl. It's a different girl. Remember, it's 2 Jane Does. Always remember that. She said she was 17 when she was in the recording studio. She didn't say she was sitting at his lap. Yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah, her story is a little bit different, okay? Remember I said she said that she was given a large amount of drugs. Misha said that he approached her when she was walking down the street, and then Harvey Pierre started talking to her and stuff, and then asked her did she want to go meet Diddy or something, and she said she couldn't because her grandmother, and he told her to call her grandmother. She did. The grandmother told her to get herself home, and then Harvey called up Diddy, I guess, I can't remember, and Diddy and Harvey concocted up some shit saying that, telling Misha that they're going to contact her mom to get her mom's authorization for Misha to go with Harvey Pierre to meet Diddy or some shit. And so Misha got in the car with him or something, and he told her to go ahead and eat some candy. Those look like jelly beans. She said she ate it because he kept on insisting. She said when she ate the jelly beans, about a couple minutes later, she felt sleepy or some shit. And when she woke up, she was on the plane. And she said she heard them say, "This bee is heavy." So these are 2 different girls, 2 different stories. It sounds similar, but they are not. They are not similar. I mean, they're not the same. Okay, so you are not right, Jermaine, with your stank ass. No. I'm not gonna give shit up. I didn't read. I'm reading the. Listen, dude. I'm reading the damn article right now. You shut your mouth up. Look it up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're getting these people mixed up. Misha and hijack shit. Those are 2 separate stories. Okay. Misha says something totally different than what this girl just said. You don't listen. Okay. Get your ass up on this panel because you're always in that damn chat talking smack. I just told you what this girl said. Until they find actual proof of that, don't tell me shit. All right? Don't tell me anything, Jermaine. All right? Don't tell me anything. So I'm going to send you that $140 cash out back and tell you to stick it up your booty. Okay? And then I'm going to take your wrench and I'm going to take your membership back. Okay? Okay? Now, you stay in a mom's place and hush your mouth. I have told you many times to stop talking in this chat. You're gonna make me come out there yet, okay? To beat you down, like the peacock you are. These are not the same people. This lady right here was married to an ex-hockey player. To a hockey player. Misha never said she was married. These are 2 different people. Okay, shut your mouth up. I told you in the paperwork, they said there are 2 Jane Does. Oh, let me go to that again because you can't nobody tell your ass crap. This is not Misha. I'm not that damn sleep. All right. This chick right here ain't say nothing about no grandmother or anything like that. They telling 2 different stories. Now, I don't know if Misha is telling 100% truth about being there or going through all this stuff. But these are 2 separate stories. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? She could be taking parts and parts of stories and stuff. Who knows? I'm not going to actually say she's lying either because we weren't there. We don't know what these people went through and what they experienced. Okay? Period. You don't get your ass pimp smack, dude. All right? I'm going to change for man and I'm going to beat your ass, dude. By GP, okay? I told you on the phone, Jermaine. All right. Let me see this real quick before we get off here, because you, man, you let me do something to you. And that's on everything. Let's see. Messing with me up here, knowing that I'm halfway asleep. It's the same dude. Let me see some what this is going on right here. That's sad. Can't be picking up no damn passengers doing Lyft or Uber, man. These people crazy. I was reading this story, y'all. Diddy's $1 trillion are cute. Okay, I'm looking at some news stuff, y'all. I'm always looking at something else. Let me see. What is that lawsuit? The two Jane Does. How you spell Jane Does? Does. Wait a minute for Diddy's lawsuit. Let me smack you, boy. Smack you silly. Okay, this is it right here. I think this is it. Let me see if this is the actual one that's talking about, because I read it the other day. Let's see. It's two Jane Does, though, okay? It's so many. It's actually more than two. It's a bunch of Jane Does, okay? This Jane Doe right here talking about he ate her in another hotel room. And this is a different right, because he invited her and her friend to a hotel for an exclusive party. It's not the same one. They call so many people Jane Doe, you know. Yeah, that's a different one right there. That's not the same one. So this is the two Jane Does right here. The two that we're talking about right here, I believe. Let's see. Let's see if they're going to tell us. Hold on, let me just look on here and see. This is not the actual article that I was reading the other day, but this is the one with Jane Doe 1 says she was 17 when he forced her to engage in XX. No, this may be a different one. This is a different one right here. Man, so many. Okay, these are two different Jane Does, right? This is not the one. So, I mean, that's why you can't say, Jermaine, that Misha is lying, because it's more than two Jane Does. I'm sitting up here looking at the actual cases. They have a lot of Jane Does. Yeah, they got a bunch of them. And this right here is Cassie Case's work right here. The whole thing. But it is a lot of them. It's more than two. But these cases are also similar because they are saying the same. These cases are all, a lot of them are saying the same thing. So, and they're similar, and it makes people think that, they're just talking about one Jane Doe, and they're not. They're talking about more than one Jane Doe. They're talking about a bunch of Jane Does. But the other day when I was reading this court stuff, I was reading the actual document, and they had Jane Does on there, Jane Doe 1 and 2. And they was talking about the one that just I was talking about earlier. Then they was talking about another Jane Doe. Okay. But we will see, if they file actual lawsuits and go to court. If they don't have any proof or evidence, then we'll see, But if they do got evidence or proof, then you're going to see that they are telling the truth. All I need for them to do anyway, to prove that they are telling the truth, is to show something that they may have gotten, from being with Diddy or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just like, for example, the other girl said one of the stars have a birthmark. Which one is it? Okay, and then all you got to do is go see if the star have I don't know how you would see, but maybe if somebody were to challenge the person, if it's not somewhere weird, they can show you right there. Like, for example, if you have somebody on your YouTube channel, right? You're a big YouTuber and you want to do an interview about that whole stuff. And then you're asking them, so do you have a tattoo? Is that what she said? A tattoo? If you have a tattoo on she said a tattoo. I can't remember what she said, a tattoo or something on a certain area. I think that's what she said. Or you would just basically be talking about that, and then you would ask that celeb to show you that area if it's nowhere that would, be inappropriate. And then they could just, prove that this person is lying. But they won't do this. You see what I'm saying? And like I said the other day, if someone is lying on you, it seems like you would do a cease and desist to make them be quiet. If that doesn't work, it seems like you would be trying to do something legal, even reporting them to the authorities or whatever the case is, if you have to, and basically doing lawsuits and all types of stuff. How you gonna let somebody say fake stuff and defame your character? You don't do anything. That's another reason why it makes me think that these girls are telling the truth about a lot of stuff. I don't know if they're telling the truth about everything, but a lot of stuff they probably are, because you would think people would come after them, or either come after them and offer them some money to be quiet or something like that. Now, they did claim that they were being followed once before, so I don't know. Nobody said they both had to say. That's why you need to read the daggone case. But this Jane Doe, right, he didn't say she had a shirt. What she said, she didn't mention nothing about no shirt. You showed me the article that says the other Jane Doe has a shirt and all of this stuff, that she admitted to being the person in the picture. If she's lying, the thing is, you don't know if she's lying. You don't know if she's lying. Okay? I'm not taking a daggone thing and you lying your ass off. Jermaine, my ass, you did not win. Jermaine, I'm going to play this little song for you real quick because you did not win. Let me see. I don't know if I can play. You better be glad I can't play the song. Okay, it's, you better be glad I can't play it. You better be glad because, if I could, I would, okay? It's cool, A-Dub. I'm cool. Yeah. If I could, I would play this song. I don't give a F about you little stupid. That Misha and the girl are saying the exact same thing. You need to show me that. I told you the other day to show me that. You still haven't shown it to me. All right? But I did go to it, and I showed you that they're not the same people. Can't tell you anything. I'm going to pack your ass up with a right hook to the jaw, okay? And that's on everything. I'm going to pack you up. You're going to be packing up. You're going to be packing something up in that mouth, okay? No, I can't sing it. I'm hoarse. I wish I could. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do, okay? Oh, man. Y'all, he did something silly when he played it for me one day. We was acting silly on the phone. This dude come back and play that damn song. Man, I laughed so hard. Tears was coming out my eyes and stuff. Y'all know me and Jermaine, we are officially married now. I forgot to tell you guys. Jermaine is now my husband. All right, so just to let you guys know this, he really is. All right, Jermaine, tell them. You and I just got married a couple of days ago. We are officially a married couple. All right. That is my husband now. Right, Jermaine? Tell him. Tell him, Jermaine. And I tell Jermaine what to do. I am his boss. All right. His boss. Jermaine. Talk. Jermaine, tell these people you and I are married now. I want you to tell everybody out here that you and I are married now. Okay? They didn't know this. Yeah, it's Shay Thompson. It is. I'm Miss Thompson. Right, Jermaine? Tell them, Jermaine. Yeah, we are officially married, you guys. I forgot to tell you guys. I actually didn't forget to tell you guys. I just didn't tell you. Jermaine wanted to tell you guys, but I was like, nah, let's wait. And so now I'm telling you guys, okay? I'm the boss over here anyway. So, he's going to do what I say do. He knows what's going to happen if he don't. I'm going to give him a couple straps with my belt. I believe in corporal punishment. You know what I'm saying? Whew. You got to put that belt on these men at times, women. Okay, you really do. You got to lay it on them because they are hard-headed. We're not having no technical difficulties. You better tell them that we are married, Jermaine. Husband, did you hear that? Jermaine, I'm taking that wrench from you, okay? Now tell these people that you and I are married and do it right now, Jermaine. I'm gonna give your ass a divorce because you don't do what I ask you to do. You're very hard-headed. I told you about being hard-headed, Jermaine. Didn't I just tell you about that on the phone? You be calling me buzzard and stuff, and I just don't understand because this is the buzzard right here. Let me show you what a buzzard look like. I may be looking like a buzzard in this picture though, right here. All right, I may be, but here's a buzzard. This, I don't know. This is not a buzzard right here, is it? Look. That's not a buzzard, is it? But this is definitely a buzzard right here. Now, I tell you what, that picture with me in the red shirt, I may be looking like a little buzzard, but I'd rather look like that buzzard than to be looking like this. That buzzard right there is a cutie pie. Very, very cute, you guys. All right? Very cute buzzard. Like, see, Jermaine, he need his ass whooped because he disrespects his wife all the daggone time. Look at him. Yeah, he's going to sleep his ass in the morgue tonight. It ain't going to be no porch, okay? It's supposed to say Shay's. It really says Shay's lube, okay? That's what it says, for that baby oil, because y'all know he be doing freak offs. I don't be at these freak offs though, but he be throwing these freak offs and things like that. I don't participate in this type of stuff. Tell them all about it, Jermaine. Tell them. Tell them, Jermaine. Tell them how you be doing these freak offs every damn weekend. And I'm no longer on the West Coast either, y'all. I had to tell you guys that so you can think that. I am not on the West Coast anymore. Okay? Jermaine gonna get his ass whooped when I get off this live because he don't follow directions. Jermaine, you get a whooping, okay? That's what you're gonna get. I believe in corporal punishment. I like to whip my husband. All right? Because sometimes these men need their asses whipped. And that's on everything. Isn't that right, Jermaine? Sometimes you need your ass whipped, right? You got a broken heart right there, huh? Okay, you're going to have a broken ass. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine, where's all that mouth now, huh? You be talking a lot of stuff over that phone. Why come you're not saying nothing now, Jermaine? Say something, Jermaine. Y'all, he's just like a little old boy. Listen to him. He won't even talk. He's a scaredy little cat. Jermaine, when I get off this live, you're getting your ass whooped. And that's on everything. Okay, what is this you got up here? It's not an error. Okay? I'm going to put this up for you. Let me do these emojis because you're a scaredy cat. This is what you are right here. Let's see. Let's see if they got any crazy emojis up here. First of all, you this. Okay, you are this right here for sure. This is you, Jermaine. This is what you need. Right there. There you go. You need that bottle because you're a baby. What's up, Tony Bands? What's going on? You are not being harassed. Tony, me and Jermaine, we got married last week. I was going to tell you guys this. He wanted me to tell you guys this, but I said no at first. And so tonight I decided to go ahead and tell you guys that me and Jermaine, my name now is Shay Thompson. Okay, we are married now. And he's going to mess around and get his ass beat because I definitely believe in corporal punishment, okay, for men who like to run their lying mouths, all right? Jermaine, say something. You talked all that smack on the phone, and I don't see you saying anything now, Jermaine. See? I'm going to put this up here. I bet you won't come up here and talk. Let's watch this. Wait, what the hell am I doing, y'all? Y'all can tell when I be in time, doing all types of weird shit. I bet you your coward ass won't come up here. I got a coward husband, you guys. Look at this. He won't come up here either. Look at this. What? I'm trying to get what? Y'all see, this is why he get his ass whooped. Because he's always talking about a two-piece. The only person that's going to get a two-piece is him. And he know what I told him earlier. And he know what that consists of. Okay? So, two-piece. Dude, if you do a two-piece to me, you know what I told you earlier. I don't even want to repeat that here. Okay? You're going to be a two-piece yourself. You're going to be somewhere where you're going to be in pieces. Okay? That's on everything. All right? So, you know what's up, Jermaine. You know what's up. When I get off this live, I'm not even too tired to beat that ass. You're getting 20 straps. Okay, 20. All right? Because you've been talking too much. 20. I'm going to give you 30 now because I just can't do it. 30 straps with that belt. And I got a big, thick leather belt for you. You're getting 20. I gave you 10 straps yesterday. Okay? You're going to get some more. Let me tell you something. It's not your house. It's my house. Okay? I told you earlier on the phone, now it's my house. Okay? I'm coming in. I'm stepping in. I'm changing everything. We're going to take that raggedy ass furniture out of there. And we are going to put my furniture in there. Matter of fact, we're going to the store. We're buying some more furniture. And I already know what I want everything to look like. I saw a very nice living room set, dining room set. The shit is like 10 grand, so, get prepared to use your cash so we can hook that house completely up. All right. And I got 5 cats I'm bringing in there along with your animal. Okay. So get ready for that as well. And I have some antique, not antique, but some artwork that I saw that I want you to purchase for me. Some very, very lovely paintings that I saw. Okay. They're not too much. So, you can buy that for me as well. No, not hot pink. Okay. It's not going to, the bedroom will be pink. It will be pink. I told him already we need to paint the bedroom pink. In the bathroom too. And this cheap ass ring you bought me, Jermaine, this is a no-no. Okay, I saw a really nice diamond ring that I want. It's $40,000. I would show everybody the ring, but the picture is like, this phone is acting up, okay? And I haven't did my new phone, the one that you just bought me. I haven't programmed that phone yet. It's just sitting there and stuff because I don't have time. I just don't have time with us just getting married, all this other stuff that I do every day. It's just very, very time consuming. Let me tell you something, Jermaine. You're going to be living under that table, okay? As a matter of fact, we can do that garage of yours, and that could be your apartment. And I'm going to be inside the house, okay? That's what we're going to do. You can put your little cheap-ass furniture inside that garage, and that's your apartment, okay? And that's on everything. Oh, and I need another car because the car that I have is 2 years old. I want a brand new car again, okay? But I don't want this Nissan shit anymore. I want something very, very nice. I don't know what I want yet, but it's gonna have to be. Hey, what about a Range Rover? I want a rust-colored Range Rover, brand new, 2025, custom. Okay, there we go. And you can buy it in cash because I don't want no car notes unless you're gonna pay for it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what you think about that? Huh? You're gonna buy me a used hearse. Dude, yo, you can, because you're going to be in that hearse, not me. You are going to be in it. You talk a lot. You just talk a lot. You talk too much. You talk too much. I told y'all this coward was not going to come up here and talk on this live. I told you. That's why he always get his ass whooped by me. Because Jermaine is a coward at times. See, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Some of these men, you have to give them a little beating, with the belt occasionally, like when they don't do what you tell them to do. Like, for example, not taking off their shoes before they come inside the house. Putting their feet up on the table, the coffee table. Leaving that damn toilet lid up. Okay? They need their asses whipped when they do this. Okay? When they demand you to cook, when they can get their lazy ass in the kitchen and cook. I don't be cooking like that. Jermaine know he has to cook. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it is. He need to get his lazy ass in there and cook. Because I'm not cooking, y'all, like that. I can cook, on Sundays, but he need to cook Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Saturdays, we can go out and eat. Sundays, I'll cook. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he can cook. When he get off of work, after working 12 hours a day, he can bring his stinking ass in there and cook. Okay? Because let me tell you something. I need to relax, enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine got like 6 damn kids, ages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I take care of these kids. Okay? I'm their stepmom now. So I'm very busy. Yeah, whatever. Say what? Wait, but hold up. Jermaine, just tell her if she does anything to you, tell her she can't go to Target for a month. Oh, man, that's going to mess me up not being able to go to Target, Mike. Oh, that's going to mess me up. But I tell you what, Jermaine, I'm saying forget Target. Okay, I don't need to shop at Target anymore because Jermaine got money, y'all. He got money. So therefore, forget the Target. I'm going to shop at better stores. Okay, I want to go shop at Pottery Barn. Okay, I want to go there and buy my stuff. Okay, point blank. I'm gonna give me a Prada purse. Okay. What else? I can't think of the other stores that I want to go to, but I'm pretty sure after, exploring different stores, I'll figure out where I want to get my custom made furniture at, and my appliances and things like that. Okay. Yeah, 6 kids. They got 6 different women to y'all. I don't even know why I actually married this guy. He got 6 different kids by six different women. All right. Shit. And 4 of them are in jail. Can you believe that? 4 of the baby mamas are in jail. All right. That don't make no damn sense, y'all. Man, I don't know why I'm up here telling my business with this dude, with my new husband, but he's making me do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he talks too damn much. Man, I keep on meeting these people that talks too damn much. These dudes never shut the heck up. They just talk too damn much, y'all. I know one thing, you better not leave that toilet seat up again, because I do pimp smacks. And when I do them like those pimps used to do back in the day to these women. I do it like that with all the force that I can muster up. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. That's on everything. It really is. It's on everything. And let me tell you something else. This dude, his speaking, you guys, he's an Oreo, okay? He's an Oreo all the way through, okay? I mean, when I first met this dude, he did not allow me to speak slang, okay? Because he's always proper. And I had to bring him down, and let him know what's up. I can use slang if I want to. You know what I'm saying? So now he's saying, you know what I'm saying? He's saying stuff like that now because I had to change him up a little bit because, he's telling you guys he's going to give me that 2-piece. I'm going to give him a 2-piece and then another 2-piece. And then I'm going to give him a 20-piece with that damn belt. And I'm going to whoop his ass, y'all. And that's on everything. What? What? Oh my God. No comment, okay? Because all I can say to this right here, I can't even say what I really want to say. Just know this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's all you're going to see in here. And that's on everything. All right? If you ever put my ass in the cross-face chicken wing, okay? And you said I'll be calling the law. No, somebody else going to call the law. And they're going to also be calling the paramedics. And then they're going to have that car. And they're going to bring you out in that BB. And you're going to be covered up. And that's on everything, okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Woo! That's on everything, dude. All right? I know one thing. You better have my late night dinner made. You better be in there cooking up my food. All right? That's what you better be doing. I want some ham ox and some black eyed peas. Okay, that's what I want. Make sure you have it ready for me. Because I'll be in there in about 10 minutes. And I'm eating that, okay, for dinner. For a late night dinner. All right, because it's like it's 5 something in the morning. Okay? And so that's what I'm going to be eating for my breakfast, lunch, brunch, or whatever you want to call it, brunch. And take your stinking ass to work today too, because you have been off of work too damn long. Go your ass to work today. That's on everything. Get your ass out there and work 20 hours, okay, today. And bring all that money home to me, okay? Your direct deposits needs to be deposited right into my account. And y'all, we don't have no accounts together because I like all my stuff separate, just in case. What you say? Okay. Okay, Jermaine. Mr. Thompson. Tell these people that I am Mrs. Thompson. Tell them. See, y'all, he want to play this tough, manly role right here on this live. But as soon as I get off of here, he's going to be crying on the phone, telling me he's sorry for being disrespectful in this chat. And please, Massa, don't beat my ass. That's what he's going to be telling me. Okay? He's going to be asking me that, actually. Because he's a hot-ass mess. Jermaine, tell these people why you are a hot-ass mess. and why you be disrespecting me in this chat. I don't like that, Jermaine. I don't like that, Jermaine. Tell these people. Well, guys, it is 2:40 a.m. out here on the West Coast. I just flew back on the West Coast real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fly back to the other coast so I can get ready to go to bed and stuff. So we get ready to get out of here. I need to go in here and beat my husband's ass real quick, you know, because he's been like, you know, very disrespectful. I don't smell that food cooking, and I don't see that extra money in my bank account. All right. So, you know what that means. You're going to get your ass kicked. That's on everything. All right. So we get ready to get out of here, guys. I definitely enjoyed this live tonight. I want you guys to have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday unless I get extremely bored or what you mean poor or if something major happens. Okay, so until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Jermaine's Tube, and I'll see you guys in my next live. Good night, y'all. See you, Dub. You see how I stayed on here a couple more minutes so you can be here. All right, y'all. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight and me acting silly and Jermaine acting silly. We do it all day. And subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, guys. Make sure you share this video and leave a comment as well. All right, and check out my other videos, my YouTube shorts, and check me out on TikTok at ShadesTube, and check out my zoo videos and my Dollar Tree hauls. All weekend long, I'll be putting up shit, so make sure y'all check it out. All right, thank you guys again, and have a good weekend, a good night, and I'll see you guys in my next live. Miss Thompson will be back in the place, if God willing, on Monday. Peace out, y'all. Have a beautiful weekend. Ha 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 ha. All right, y'all. I'm so damn silly, it's ridiculous. Let me take this off this thing real quick first, y'all. Good night, Mr. Thompson. And you will be sleeping outside in the shade tonight, okay? That's where you will be sleeping at. Let me get all this stuff down, y'all. Let's put this other thing up here. What's this? Y'all don't forget to get y'all memberships for $4.99. And you can also do a super chat to show support, or a what you gotta think, a cash app at $ShadesTube. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to everybody who donated, made donations this week. Jermaine, a Dub. Who else? Search for You, Susie Q. And I think I named everybody. I hope I did not forget anybody. If I did, sorry about that. So thank you guys. I appreciate your donations and everything. And you guys are so sweet. All right. All righty. Let me go over here and do this. Okay. So good night, y'all. Peace out. Okay.